Hello, I'm Ahmet. I'm studying industrial engineering at Bilkent University, and today I'll be presenting you my Physics 101 final project, which is called the analysis of an object's purity by its density and expected density of alloys. Firstly, I have my ingredients and tools that I used. Firstly, I have my weigh scale to measure the weights and masses of my objects, which are 1 pure iron sphere and 6 to 7 1 Turkish lira coins. To measure the volumes, I have a metered cup, and in case it didn't work out, I had a vernier caliper to measure the radius of the sphere and also the radius and depth of the coins that I used. So, as we know, an object of a pure material carries the same density no matter what shape, size, or mass it has. Also, the alloys of metals always does not carry the characteristics of their ingredients, but their density is always in between the least dense and the most dense material they are made of. My experiment aims to reassure this fact by checking on the database, scientific database, making the measurements and seeing if the measurements and the scientific database fits with each other. Firstly, I measured the mass of pure iron sphere with my weigh scale and put the value in my data table, which is 111.13 grams. Afterwards, I did the same with coins one by one and all together to see if they check with the database, because they are coins. I had the data of their weights, their volumes, and they checked with it by 8.2 grams per each. And even though at the first glance I planned to use the measuring cup, when I went for it, the intervals of the measuring cup were not appropriate for my objects, and it failed me. So I decided to measure the radius of the sphere and coins, and also the thickness of the coins. The measurements of coins were accurate with the database again. As I put the values on the data chart, I made the calculations. The density of the sphere was almost a perfect match with pure iron, so I was sure that my sphere was pure iron. On the other hand, the calculations of coins also showed to be in between the density of copper and zinc, which are the least dense and the most dense ingredients of the Turkish 1 lira coins, which reassured the point of the experiment.